Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good. Good morning, good morning. All right, we're good. Okay, TikTok is up. Match, stack, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. YouTube should be on any minute. How are you, Stack? Get it going. DFW, baby. All right, we're in business. Okay, good morning, Shannon. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we're okay. We're good. Busy. Really busy. Just busy as can be. Just no signs slowing down, anything. Who's this guy? What does this person want? Alright. What do you want? What would you like? What can I do for you? How are you guys? Oh no, Shannon. Hope you're okay. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's nuts. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. It's a real nasty flu, I know. Crazy flu bug. Super crazy. Let's get YouTube in there. Where's old YouTube? Come on, YouTube. Kick on up. How are we, guys? Is YouTube up and running, guys? Any comments? I don't see any here. Okay. Give me a prompt on YouTube, Jordo. Could you just say hello or something as a mod? Just get it. Correct. There it is. Thank you, brother. You're the man. See? Me and Jordan are like this. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, sounds about right with the flu shots. Okay, people. Good morning. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I've been running myself into the ground, waiting to catch it. What else can I say? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to say, people. Yeah, it is Friday. Yeah, we got us a big Friday here today, man. Huge Friday. Gary, good morning. Where's our people? Alex, good morning. You need Buckley dials, Alex. You got to text me today. I'll be in the office. I'll be there for a few minutes, so hit me up. Caught you lacking, Shannon. Caught you lacking, son. Damn, son. Damn, son. Good morning, Dirk. Are we ready? One more minute. My meetings are going well. Signing NDAs, getting things ready to go next week. Next week is big week. Big week. Every week is a big week. Let me stop. But the more that we get balls in the air, the sooner one of them is going to land. Greenland, good morning. No idea when the next show is, but I do know the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're here, man. Crazy days in this country, crazy days worldwide, but never crazy. Well, it gets crazy in the watch world, but this is about as crazy it gets, and it's really nothing to, to lose our minds over. It is what it is. How's everybody doing? Good morning. We will always pledge. As long as we live here and we are protected We're okay. I'm not going to get into politics here right now. Too many crazy people on both sides. How we doing, guys? Next case. Next case. Cartier is very cool. I happen to like the Cartier skeleton. I like it in white. In yellow, it gets a little dicey. It's a little too much. Mark, good morning. How are you? How are you? Yeah, well, if you want to split things down the middle, it's usually how it is in a very close game, which this is a game. It's a close game. You've got half and half. Listen, man, everybody's got to learn to live with the other side. That's how it works. That's how this works. That is how it works. Gold prices are not really moving like that. Certain gold watches that are not real premium brands, they're being scrapped. I know I scrap them. We just don't make crazy videos trying to, make it look like something that's, like we reinvented the wheel. It is what it is. When are the Eagles and 49ers? When is that? That's tomorrow. That's going to be a game. That's in Philly. I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles, man. Kittle's still not right. I don't know. I like the Eagles, bruv. Sunday, 4:30. Yeah, it's going to be a game. Daytona market's always there. It is always there. Always, always there. Yeah, we're not talking about that. That's turned into took a life of its own. It's not my business. I wish everybody well, and I move into into my space, which is not to, feed into that hype. That's their hype. They are entitled to milk it as all the way. They could take it all the way to the gate, which they're doing. So I wish them well. Patriots, listen, man, I'm an arrogant douche. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely arrogant, and yeah, I could be a douche, so thank you for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We don't know when the next show is. Next show is going to be just before we start doing renovation and stuff. So we're gonna have to do some things over there. We've got a lot of work that has to be done. Whole lot of work, people. Whole lot of work. Hopefully the restaurant's going to be open. Once we get the restaurant open, we'll figure something out, guys. Even if it's just for us. Yeah, Lord Douche. Thank you, Boston Watch Zone. No, these are my regular glasses. Yeah, the Kovo is opening up. I saw Anthony the other day. He's ready to rock and roll. The holidays slowed everything down. Anthony runs some of the most important restaurants in Monmouth County. So Anthony knows what he's doing. You guys are going to enjoy that restaurant. No, God no. But we're going to be right next door to this restaurant that's rebranding, that's opening up, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Kovo, Covo. It's an Italian steakhouse. There's a bar. There's everything. Market going up or down? I think the market is extremely, extremely volatile right now. There are way more sellers than there are buyers. Let's put it that way. I'll let everybody know when we're going to do something, guys. We're working on it. We're working hard. Next case. How's everybody doing? What's going on in the watch market? We're selling stuff. It's just there are way more buyers than sellers. Good morning, Nelson. Yeah, it's I don't know about rebranding here, but we're gonna be we're working on other stuff, as you guys know. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. KCB. They run Centrata, if I'm not mistaken, in Monmouth, which is a usually popular place. I think that's what it is. A couple of other ones in the restaurant group. They're good people, really good people. So we're happy to be, neighbors with them, and, we work out together in the gym. So it's very, very nice, to have a good place next door to us, just like the old days when we used to have El Nido. They did a beautiful job inside. It's always been beautiful in there, but they did a really nice job. They built a bar. I mean, they have a liquor license. It's all the way in. Restaurant is very tough, but we're going to assist in their, relaunch, and they're rebranding right now. So it used to be El Nido, now it's going to be Covo. So it's going to be great. More buyers for watches? Not really. There's more sellers. Way more sellers. Way more sellers. I get calls all day long for people looking to sell. I would only buy gold bars from Belinda Jewelers. That's the only thing I would do. Yeah, no, way more sellers. Good morning, Bobby. Staying in Marlboro? Of course. Where else am I going? Thoughts on that Eventi scam? What is that? What's the Eventi scam? I have no idea what that is. I said buyers. Sorry. It's way more sellers than there are buyers. Way more. And no, don't believe anything you see online. Trust me. Way more sellers. The problem is going to be, we dealers, we're not going to sell for dirt cheap. We're just not doing it. Those of us that can hold on are going to hold on. Because we're going to hold the watches anyway. It doesn't matter. Take a capital loss if you have to. But it is what it is. People are going to feel it when we make offers to buy, and I make no excuses. When we're buying for a lot less than you think. Way less than you may think. Eventi is a brand? I don't know. I don't get involved in that. I have no idea. Producer Michael. There you go. That should tell you something. I never heard of Producer Michael until social media. Never heard of him. I don't know who he is. He seems to know like nice watches, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You guys know me, man. I stay in my world. Stay in my lane. What am I eating for breakfast today? I think I'm going to have an English muffin. And, Roman promotes anything. You know Roman. You know Roman. How long do you know Roman? Roman will survive. Roman's not going anywhere, guys. I don't think you understand how big Roman is. Roman is very big in the space. I have Keurig sometimes, but I brew coffee here, and my wife brews it home, and I brew it in the office. Yeah. Eggs and bread, baby. Love it. Yeah, I got the gym today. It was 7:09. We've got a whole bunch of shit today. How you feeling, BWZ? How you feeling, brother? He was friends with Yashi? No shit, Niraj. Are we still in business? Yeah. Been in business 28 years. We're certainly not going anywhere. James should. Should is an irrational concept. James Buckley has been working the hardest I've ever seen him work in all of the years that he's been my son. He's a hardworking kid, but he also knows how to pace himself. But lately, his pace has really, gone to the next level. So sometimes you need to. Niraj, I need some art. Niraj, could you please ask Paul? I need a huge sparkle, please. I was in Fiorello's. I took that picture for Mark. We always sit in the Kostabi room. That's something we've been doing. Wow. 20 years. Oh, man, KCB, I hope you're okay. What's the sense? Everybody's throwing money around trying to... I don't understand what that is. That's a really, it's not for me. The Kostabi room in a restaurant called Fiorello's in Lincoln Center. We went there for dessert after the ballet over the weekend. Yeah. There's an art dealer in the group. Where? Which art dealer? Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Sipping French onion soup. Okay. Take care of yourself, brother. Thank you so much, Donald. I hope you have a wonderful day, too. Your Dodgers? Okay. That's fair. Yeah. Got you. Got you, Dirk. You the man. You the man, baby. You the man, baby. Where's the common room? Some vintage bar re-engraved serial numbers. A lot of times people will get a watch and the serial number is either, buffed off on purpose. Maybe it wore down from the bracelet and people try to re-engrave a serial number. It's really not good. Yeah, you know Paul. There you go. KCB knows. Yeah, Paul Kostabi is my buddy. You guys know I have a Paul Kostabi painting right here in my office, actually. But I want a big one for the store. Jordan, could you get rid of this guy? I've always been a big supporter of the arts. You know Mark? Yeah. Tell Mark I said hello. Mark was in Rome recently. I know that. Sports cards? Yeah. Get ready. Get ready with sports cards. I am not big in that. I don't like that space. I think that space is very volatile and it's all about hype. And I know Ken is pumping that shit. I really hope he does okay. Okay, Jordo. Thank you. Your son just started driving? I know the feeling. Here, look. Here you go. Welcome to my world. My son's been driving 10 years now. Yeah, PSA is a ticking time bomb. I agree. Yeah, Pokemon cards too. I get it. Yeah. Take notes, people. Everybody. No worries, Murph. He'll be fine. I remember my son used to drive. He drove my car, and then he got his own car. He got a Mustang GT. We were talking about it the other day. And he paid for it with his own money. I mean, he had money. He saves money. He's one of these kids that saves. And when he got his first job, he needed to, get his own car. And he bought a used Mustang GT. And you could hear that thing for 2 miles out. I always knew when he was coming home. Funny. It's funny stuff. Yeah, you'll be all right, Murph. No worries, kid. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, I hear you guys. Oh my God. Yeah, it was a nice car. I don't know what happened with my pawn shop. I don't have a pawn shop. Wish I did. I mean, I could open one, but I don't really. But you know what the thing is about pawn in New Jersey? Okay, here's the interesting part about opening a pawn shop. It's not difficult, but you can't be specific to any one category. That's the thing. Like if I open a pawn shop and say, hey, I only want to do watches, you're not allowed to do that. People are still going to bring you broken toasters. So that's what I don't need in my life. Yeah, clean lives here. That's what we do. Yeah, Pokemon is Pokemon, guys. Broken toasters. Oh my God, pawn business, it's not what I really need. You can't have a man trap. You have to be very, you're wide open, you're exposed. Chainsaws, that's not what I do. Broken toasters. People are bringing in cuckoo clocks that they found in their attic. Fake watch, I don't need that. I don't know. It's not a question of telling them no thanks. It's a question of the time it takes to have to open the door for them. Guys, this is all about time, guys. I don't think you guys understand the commodity that time is, okay, in my world. Time is the most precious commodity that I have. I have to make sure that my time is completely compartmentalized so that everything gets done on a daily basis. I don't waste time. And I look at it and it's like, yeah, you could open up I could have a really strong book, but not worth the effort that goes into it. Capabilities and limitations, people. All about time. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to, make time, make time the most important, priority. Yeah, it's difficult, I mean, I know guys that have done it in New Jersey. There are a lot of rules and regulations, but that's in anything. You have to be very, very, you have to know what you're doing in many different categories, which I do. Okay, but my expertise is, Rolex and watches. Jewelry is not my area of expertise. I do not want to be in the jewelry business. That's not what I want to do. Anybody comes in with jewelry, I send them down the road to the gold buyers down there. I do not buy that stuff. Unless it is signed jewelry, and then, you know, I send them to Tony. TikTok's gone again. I don't know. What happened with TikTok? Really? Oh my God. This is really getting annoying. Really annoying. Please, God. Yeah, what happened here? Why is TikTok gone? I don't see the live anymore. What about TikTok? I need really something. Why is TikTok off? It doesn't even show me here. Did you let us call? I don't see it. I don't understand. Truly do not understand. All right. This is a terrible platform. Terrible. The worst platform there is. Really is, guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm not restarting. It didn't get flagged at all. I don't understand what it is. All right, we're just going to put this here and